Okay, so the setup's a little bit different. You can see this door behind me that needs painting. Today I just wanted to sit here. I've been out all day. My nails are like gross. I've been picking, when I'm on the phone or I'm like doing a blog post or something, I just pick my nails. So, well, pick the nail varnish off, I don't actually pick my nails. I'm filming on my little vlog camera because I just didn't want to set up my main one. I'm filming with natural lighting. I've got my glasses on, I've not put a lipstick on. Like, this is literally just me. I've just sat down in front of the camera. I'm in my slippers, I'm in a cozy jumper, and I just want to sit and talk to you all. I'm going to try not to edit this video unless I say too many ums, but I want this to just be like a real reflection of how I feel right now and what's going on. So you've probably seen the title. I don't know why I said that because it's obvious you've seen the title, but this video is me talking to you about the weight loss surgery that I've decided to have, and kind of about the first part of the journey for me and where it's all come from, where it stemmed from, because it's something that I want to share with you, and you are obviously a massive part of my life, and you're going to notice if in like 6 months I don't look the same, and you're going to wonder how I've done it. So basically, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've struggled with weight and overeating, dieting forever. I'd made a video not last August, the August before, about kind of, I can't even remember really what I said in that video now, but about my weight loss journey and where I'd got to at that point, and just like my struggle with eating and dieting for the whole of my life. I've never been slim. I've never been healthy. I've always been like the bigger kid. And it's got to a point in my life now where I just can't cope with battling with it every single day. And I'm going to give my reasons into why I've chosen to go down this route, but I just want to say at the start of this video that, I mean, you are all amazing anyway. I'm so lucky to have such a fantastic group of subscribers. But I just want to say that please be respectful that this is my choice. It's my body. I'm taking control of a situation, and you are all completely welcome to your own opinions. Everyone is going to have a different opinion on this, but please just know that this is my decision, and this surgery is available for a reason, and I'm making use of that. So basically, I've been thinking about this for about a year. The weight just doesn't shift. And if it does shift, it goes for like a little while. I've tried obviously Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Cambridge Weight Plan, which was horrific. I've been on Orlistat, which the doctor prescribed, which is that tablet which burns fat. I had a personal trainer, I joined the gym. I had my thyroid tested, I've had blood tests. I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety, which I completely and 100% believe that most of that stems from my lack of self-confidence, body image, weight, everything. So I have been thinking about this for a year. I've been doing research. I've tried to find a few YouTube videos of people that have had this, and there aren't actually. I've just noticed that my glasses are reflecting a little bit with the sun, so I'm sorry if that's annoying. Is that annoying? Should I take these off? There we go. So I started thinking about this a year ago. I did loads of research, and looking at on YouTube, there aren't that many videos and that many people that have told their story. They've done like a few Q&A videos, but I want to document this, and I want this to become part of my channel because this is essentially going to be a massive part of my life now. So I thought I'd do this video today to talk to you about my reasons why I've come to this decision, a little bit about information about it, and what's going to happen in the near future. So I've done loads of research, and I booked in with my doctor, and I was going to talk to them about having a gastric sleeve on the NHS. My BMI at the moment is 39, which is over the criteria for what it needs to be eligible for any type of weight loss surgery on the NHS. And looking more into it and speaking to the doctor, basically they obviously make it as difficult as possible for you to get the surgery on the NHS. It's expensive. They try and put you on like weight loss regimes, diets, all sorts, and the waiting list is about 2 to 3 years. And then everybody has said that they recommend a year to wait after you've had the surgery before you start trying to have children, which is the next step that me and Tom naturally want to go towards. So essentially it may have meant waiting 4 years for, you know, to try and get pregnant. And at this point, I'd kind of 60% made up my mind that this is what I wanted to do. I knew I needed to have more like professional conversations with people that actually were carrying out the surgery and that knew about it. But the waiting list on the NHS and the fact that at the end of the whole, you know, fitness regime, diet, going backwards and forwards with the doctor, it's not even guaranteed that you'll get the surgery in the end, not just the funding, but the actual surgery. So we started looking at private options, and I don't want you to all jump on the bandwagon. I don't want you to all jump down my throat and say, it's so expensive, oh my God, how are you affording that? There are finance options available. This is something that I have been thinking about for a while. This is a commitment, it's an investment. I can't just flippantly decide that I want to go privately to have some surgery done. It's a big decision and it's an investment, and it's something that I'm going to be paying for quite a long time, but I'm hoping that it's going to be worth it. So hopefully that has got over the whole, oh my goodness, she's getting it done privately, because I feel like that's a little bit taboo and I don't want it to be. It's just the best option for what we need and what I need. So I thought I was going to get emotional in this video because it's the first time really I've sat down and spoken to the camera about it, but I think I'm all cried out. A few weeks ago I woke up in tears. I haven't been really sleeping before I kind of have made the call to the surgery, the company that I'm using for the surgery. It's been a pretty miserable few months, to be honest, and you may have noticed on my channel videos were dragging, they weren't, you know, I kind of lost myself a little bit, and it's all to do with the whole weight thing. The thing is that I know that I could probably eat a piece of chicken and broccoli a day and go for a 10-mile run, and it probably would come off in the end, in the long run. But my issue is that I have such an emotional connection to food that it's just like an ongoing cycle. So even when I've lost some weight and I do lose weight, it goes back on again. Whenever I feel sad or you know, it's not coming off as quickly as I would like, I get downbeaten, it goes back on again. And I started to think to myself, like, this is going to be my entire life. This is going to be my entire life. I'm going to be 30, 40, 50, 60, and I'm going to be worrying whether I can eat the chocolate bar. I should have another banana. I'm a size 14, now I'm a 16, I'm a 14 again. And I know for some people have amazing self-confidence no matter what shape or size they are, but for me it's something that categorically gets me down and makes me so sad, and my health is deteriorating because of it. I am overweight. I have comments where people say, you hide it well, you don't look like you're overweight, surely you don't need to lose that much, because I'm looking at losing the top end of 6 stone. And I'm sure that if this is successful and I lose weight, there will be a time where I tell you what my starting weight is, current weight, and you know, at the moment that's not something I really feel comfortable doing. So this morning I went to the Sefton Suite at Aintree University Hospital, which is where Phoenix Health, which is the company that I'm using to have the surgery, are based. And I had an appointment. It was a pre-op consultation. I had a conversation over the telephone last night with a dietitian who basically told me all about the pre-op diet, the post-op diet, what I can expect to eat, my portion sizes, things like that. Tinks is barking downstairs. She just barks for fun these days. And then today I had the appointment with the actual surgeon who went through every single type of surgery that would be available to me, so the band, the bypass and the sleeve. He went through all the risks, all the complications, the procedures, what happens, recovery time, answered every single question that we had. I had questions about scarring, excess skin, pregnancy, fertility, health, lots of questions, as you naturally would have, and I realised that this video might not be enough to answer some questions that some of you have. If you've got questions about the process, if you want to know more about my personal reasons that I don't cover in this video, I'm quite happy to do a separate Q&A video on that, so let me know. Depending on how many questions get asked in the comment section, I'll do that separate video for you, because I essentially don't really know what questions you might want to know. I'm just going to tell you what I think you will want to know, and what I want to share. So we went this morning and I got weighed. I had my height taken, and then he asked me loads of medical questions about my medical history, which actually was quite a boost because I'm lucky enough to not have had surgery before. You know, I've lived quite a healthy lifestyle so far. I've not had any joint problems, I haven't smoked. You know, there's nothing that's stuck out that would be a problem for the surgery. And then he talked about availability, whether it's something that we want to go ahead with, and I decided that I want to go ahead with the sleeve because there are less, it's one of the most invasive procedures to start off with, but then as time goes on, it's the one that's got the least amount of complications. So he was recommending the sleeve or the bypass to me because I think the band is a little bit archaic. So the sleeve and the bypass are the two most admirable options, if that makes sense. The bypass I didn't really like the sound of because they interfere quite a lot with different things inside, like they put like a loop, they move things around, they bypass, the stomach bypasses the bowel, something like that. I knew that I had my heart set on the sleeve, and with the bypass in later years stuff can go wrong because they've obviously interfered a lot more than just with one part. The sleeve, basically they will be removing 85% of my stomach. So my stomach will be 15% of the size it is now. And that's basically essentially it. By removing such a portion of the stomach, it will mean that I obviously am on a restricted diet, so I won't be able to eat as big a portions as I do now. I'll have to eat slower than I do now, especially straight after surgery. But also it will mean that a good chunk of the hunger hormone is taken out, is removed with the stomach. So essentially I won't feel as hungry as I think I feel now all the time, if that makes sense. And I think that's an important thing to know. And then basically we spoke about the pre-op diet, which is just a low carb diet for 2 weeks before surgery, because you have to shrink the liver because it kind of can get in the way of the stomach when they're doing the keyhole surgery. So it is keyhole surgery. I'll have 5 tiny scars, and they will remove part of my stomach. Post-op for 4 weeks, it's a pureed diet. So it's going to be like pureed chicken and gravy, pureed carrots, and it'll be about 500 calories. And I think I'll only be eating maybe a couple of teaspoons of food at a time. No carbonated drinks, which is something I've been trying to cut out of my diet for a long time because I know the artificial sweetener is not good for you. Neither is the carbonated element of fizzy drinks, because it's not good for your teeth, it's not good for your inside. So I'm quite looking forward to not drinking those anymore. And also then after that 4 weeks you move on to foods that you can mash with a fork, so cottage pie, jacket potato, fish pie, tuna, things like that. And then after that it's pretty much a normal diet, just smaller portions. They do say that some people struggle with like bread and steak because they tend to sit heavier in the stomach, and I think it's a little bit of common sense. You know, I wouldn't expect to have had 85% of my stomach removed and then sit there and eat an 8-ounce steak. I in no way want anybody to think or comment, and I kind of want to say that if this is commented, I've said I'm fully respectful of all of your opinions. Not everyone is going to agree with this, but I don't really want anyone to tell me that this is the lazy way out, because the way I see it is that I have tried and tried and tried, and it's always been a part of my life. And unless you know me personally and have known me for a while, you won't know that. And it's something that I have the option available to me, and I want to make this difference. It is in no way an easy option. The surgery will boost weight loss initially. The thing I struggle with the most is dieting and eating the right foods and it not having an effect. By having the surgery, I am going to lose weight, it's guaranteed, and that will spur me on to then leave a healthy lifestyle. I won't mind exercising, I will eat healthily like I am now, but I'll be slimmer, I'll be happier. I'm hoping that I'll be able to come off my medication that I'm on for depression and anxiety. I'm hoping that this is going to be the start of something really amazing. And it got to the point, without getting too sad or too deep, it got to the point a few weeks ago where I kind of thought to myself that I'd rather not be here than be the weight that I am. And I know that is so extreme, and not everyone's going to get that. People are bigger than me and they live life to the full. They are so confident, they love life. But everybody is different and we're all made up differently, and it just isn't what I want to be like anymore. And I just hope that you all get that. It's not an easy option. It's going to take a lot of flipping hard work. I'm going to have to eat pureed foods. I'm going to have to eat less. I'm going to have to eat the right things, exercise, and mentally I'm going to have to disconnect from food and make some real changes. And I just hope that you can all understand that this is something that I need to do for me and for Tom. I want to be able to run around after my kids. I don't want to be worried every single day when I wake up about what I look like, what I wear. I feel like if you have the same kind of issues, you'll get that, and you will understand. So yeah, I have booked my procedure for the 14th of December. We get back from New York on the 1st, so I'm going to start the pre-op diet then. It was the only slot they had before Christmas, and I didn't want to wait until after Christmas if I didn't have to, because now that I've made my mind up, I just want to do it, and I just want to start this new chapter. I know that sounds so cringy and cliche, but it's true. So on the 14th, I will be in Liverpool having the surgery. Conveniently, Tom is in Liverpool that week on a training course, so he'll be there, he'll be around anyway, he'll be able to bring me home. I have to stay in 2 nights, and if it's something that you all want to see, I will be Snapchatting. I don't know whether I'll vlog when I'm in there, because you all know my confidence issues with that, and I think they'll all be like, why has she got a camera? I mean, if I get like if I get my own room, then that's probably something that I might think about. But yeah, recovery they think is like 3 days after, and it's not that painful apparently. It's more that you feel like you've got like a boulder in your stomach, like your stomach's really heavy. But in terms of pain, I don't think it's as bad as it could be. And I think that's it. We got up at 6 this morning to head to Liverpool and go for this appointment. Tom has been so supportive, my family have been so supportive. I'm really excited. I usually am one to stay away from doctors, anything like that, but this I actually can't wait to get in there. So let me know if there's any questions. I'm sorry that the lighting has obviously changed because it's getting darker now. It's only, I think it's like 4 o'clock and it's really dark outside already, which is crazy. But yeah, please let me know if you've got any questions. Please respect that it's my decision and Tom's, and I just hope you all get it and that you understand and that you will support me like I'm gonna need it, because I'm really gonna need it. And if you want to see vlogs of the pre-op diet, the post-op diet, anything, any questions you've got, I want to do that. I'm going to do it to an extent because I feel like it needs to be out there, because I didn't find a lot on YouTube, and I'm just a normal person, and this is a very real, kind of scary but also exciting time. So yeah, thank you for watching. I've no idea when I'm going to put this video live, but it's probably going to be quite soon for me filming this. Today is the 4th of November. This could be Sunday's video potentially, if not next week. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go, but thank you all for watching. Please leave me a comment, and you all have honestly made everything so much easier up to now. This is now my next step. YouTube filled a gap for a long time. Now it's time to really take control and move on and just start living. It sounds cliche, but it's true. And it's going to benefit me, I know that. So I'll leave you with that. I hope it hasn't come as too much of a shock, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.